Hi everyone and welcome to my kitchen. My name is Rosana and today we're going to be transforming this watermelon into a delicious agua fresca. It is so easy to make, so delicious, and you're going to be making this all the time. So let's get started. Okay, let's talk about the things I look for when picking a watermelon. First, I search for an oval or round watermelon with no unusual bumps. One that has a yellow spot and also feels heavy for its size. Next, you can knock on it with your knuckles. It should sound hollow on the inside and the outside skin will feel firm. I bought a pretty small seedless watermelon, but have used the same cutting technique for a larger size. Start by cutting off both of the stem ends. Remove as much of the white flesh as possible, exposing that gorgeous red color. Lay it on one of the cut ends and with a knife in an angle, proceed to cut down towards the opposite end, removing its dark green skin and as much of the white flesh as possible. Try not to cut off too much of its gorgeous, red, sweet, and delicious flesh. Watermelon is so refreshing on its own, there's no mystery as to why it is turned into agua fresca. It has all of the characteristics to refresh anyone's day. After peeled, you can go back and remove any white flesh left behind. This watermelon was labeled as seedless, but as you can see, it does have some seeds. That's fine, I'm still gonna work with it. It's not too many. Then cut in half so we can easily work with it. Go ahead and dice it up into small enough pieces to fit into your blender. This watermelon weighs 2 pounds and 12 ounces, which is perfect. We're going to use all of it. Transfer it into the blender. I'm going to blend in 2 batches. Into each batch, I will add 1 cup of water to help it puree and pulverize completely. By the way, I'm using a small watermelon, but any size will work. Just reserve the amount needed to make this recipe. This next step is optional. You can strain the blended mix or keep its pulp. I typically keep the pulp, but since we found some seeds, I would choose to strain this time. It really depends on your preference. If you're not a fan of pulp, you can strain it. If you enjoy the small specks of pulp floating in your drink, you have the option to omit this step. While straining, take a spoon and move the pulp around so the juice can get through easily. There you have it, a smooth and juicy mixture. Look at the stunning color, I love it. Go ahead and pour it into your favorite pitcher and add 2 cups of water. To sweeten, first taste the mix. The amount of sugar needed will depend on how sweet the watermelon came out. You decide how sweet you want it. I'm personally going to add half a cup of granulated white sugar. This to me is perfect. Swirl around to make sure the sugar dissolves completely as it enhances the natural sweetness already in this agua fresca. Cover and place in the refrigerator for a cold and refreshing drink. I'm not going to add the ice into the pitcher because it will dilute the water after some time. I prefer to add the ice straight into the glass and then pour in the sweet and juicy fresh water. How easy is this? And the outcome is outstanding. This water has a gorgeous color that catches the eye, and before you even taste it, you know this is going to be delicious. I love how we can taste with the eyes. Talking about tasting with the eyes, let me show you a different way you can serve this. In a different glass, place sliced strawberries at the bottom and lay 2 lime slices on the sides. Top with ice until the inside of the glass is filled. Pour in the agua fresca and look at that. You can garnish with another slice of lime, some mint leaves, and a strawberry. Wow! Talk about love at first sight, and wait until you taste it. It's definitely a memorable drink. I'm so excited. I have to share the joy with my husband. Here you go. All right.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers to you too. I mean, come on. This is so good. You should see my husband's face. I mean, it's so easy, so good, refreshing, delicious, incredible, amazing. If you're looking for something to refresh yourself, an Agua Fresca is going to be your best choice, and I really mean that. Which, by the way, I'm gonna leave my horchata recipe down in the description area so you can go check it out. I know you're gonna love both of these. Okay, so we reached the end. I really hope you enjoyed this recipe. Do not forget to subscribe, like this video, and also click the notification bell. You can also follow me on all of my social media platforms. All right, until the next one.